Two American citizens will likely face state and federal charges over a deadly chase with Border Patrol agents in Texas. It ended in a crash. There were 14 people in the fleeing SUV. 5 died in the crash. Police believe most of the passengers were in the country illegally, but the driver and one passenger are believed to be U.S. citizens who they say were smugglers.
The United States will not be a migrant camp, and it will not be a refugee holding facility.
Developing at this hour, President Trump says his administration is being scapegoated for enforcing existing immigration laws. Outrage is growing over his administration's decision to prosecute any adult who illegally enters the country. In 2 months, roughly 2,000 minors have been separated from the adults they were crossing the border with. Well, by now, you've probably seen the pictures. Young children separated from their parents at the border. So where did this policy come from, and what are the challenges? Our national correspondent, Christine Frizzau, has more.
Chaos at the border leading to confusion nationwide. The Department of Homeland Security now says nearly 2,000 children have been separated from their parents under the Trump administration's new zero-tolerance policy.
The United States will not be a migrant camp, and it will not be a refugee holding facility.
President Trump once again blaming Democrats, both for the current laws on the books and for obstructing new laws from being passed. In 2016, during the Obama administration, a federal judge said all minors could only be held in immigration detention for a short period of time.
Because children can't be held in criminal custody, the parents are being separated from their children. So while not at the outset a policy of family separation, it is effectively a policy of family separation.
The policy and pictures like this yielding outrage from Democrats and Republicans alike.
This is something that is squarely within the hands of this administration to ultimately change.
This is inhumane. I'd like to say it's un-American, but it's happening right now in America.
In 2014, nearly 70,000 unaccompanied minors were apprehended at the southern border, but most of these children were much older. Certainly in this country, American children are separated from their parents if a parent is charged with a crime. What's different here, say experts, is there's no system in place to help reunite these children with their parents or how to best care for them, since many of them are under 5 years old.
No matter what great treatment they're getting, they're undergoing severe trauma.
Some lawmakers on Capitol Hill now vowing to intervene, pointing to what they call just the latest example of a broken immigration system. In Washington, I'm Christine Frizzau reporting.
So here's our national question of the day. Should children who enter the U.S. illegally be separated from their parents? Head to idahonews.com to vote. You hover over the news tab in the top left corner of the screen, see the question of the day. We'll have results later on.